the danger of loving a broken man that is not willing to do the inner work. A man that's not willing to go to the therapy, go to the counselors, to hire the mentors, to do the things that he has to do, to develop his mind, his self, his spirit, and his being. Loving something broken can only do one thing to you, and that is to break you. Because what you're doing, you are pouring into brokenness. Nothing that you are pouring is being held and received, but it is being poured out, being wasted. The good book put it this: do not throw your pearls to swine. Unfortunately, some men have not become kings as yet. Some boys are trapped in men grown up bodies, but their mindset is still boiling. Their behavior is still childlike. And what we do is we pick them up and we want to be savior. That's a corruption in itself as well, because we are not here to save. We are here to build healthy connection, to grow and develop together. And that is absolutely impossible if me pouring into you is killing me. See, we pour, but what we do not realize is that we're pouring to our death. That is why I will never wear the title of ride to die. Baby, I will not ride to die with you. I will not ride or die with you. Listen, those options are not good for me. They might sound good to you, but not for me. And so I won't do it. I won't ride or die with someone. Give me better choices. To love a broken man is to love someone who does not love themselves. And if you don't know how to love yourself, baby, and you've been with yourself all this time, what made me think that you're going to know how to love me? What makes me think that you're going to me to learn me to a point that you know what I like and what I don't like, and you're going to respect my likes and my dislikes? Baby, you don't even respect your own likes and dislikes. And the reason that I know this is because you keep doing shit that you know your body don't like, your mind don't like, you don't like, but you keep doing it to you anyway. And if you ain't doing it to you, you're allowing it to be done to you. And now I must put my dainty, beautiful self in your hands and tell you to lead me to where. Now I must take my beautiful self and put it in your hands and say, be my soulmate, be my man, be my leader, and submit to what? This is what I'm teaching my babies, my little sisters, my females. Because some of us, we still in our grown ass age and we still making them dumbass mistakes. When you see a man treating you like how he's treating you, believe how he's treating you. Believe it in its entirety. Do not make any excuse for it. Do not look past it. Do not ignore it. Believe it in its entirety, because how that man treats you will determine the woman you become. It will determine if you will flourish and grow and become better, or if you're going to dwindle away, die. Allowing this to happen to you, right? You're allowing him to disrespect you. So I started writing affirmation and putting it all over. I respect myself. I believe in myself. I do not allow people to chat to me anyhow and stay in certain situations. I remember when I realized that I was self sabotaging and I was betraying myself, self betrayal. And I started writing, I will not betray myself. And I started realizing the little things that I will do. It seems little, but by the time I look at how much little things that I was allowing this man to do, it was a mountain. And then I add 10 years to it. 10 years of these little things that seem little, but really and truly they're big, and they're destroying my confidence, and they're destroying my self-esteem, and they're destroying my self-image and how I see myself. Not only that, my daughters are seeing this. My sons are seeing this. They're thinking that it's okay for a man to treat a woman like this. My daughters are believing, oh, this is how a man should treat me. So I started self-identifying the bullshit in me that needed to be fixed, whether that came from childhood trauma, childhood adverse events that have occurred in my life, wherever it came from. I started realizing it, and not only that, I went to therapy and I stayed in therapy. So do what you have to do. The fact is, baby, you might have to cut your losses. You might have to step away from this relationship and look at yourself and be like, okay, what do I need to work on in me? Why is it that I'm accepting these kind of behavior? Where in my life, where in my past, where in my childhood have I learned that this is okay and it's not? So a lot of the time we grow up in dysfunction and we end up living in dysfunction thinking that it is normal, but it's not normal. It's just what you was brought up in. But when you start to look at yourself and start getting the work done, the mentorship, the help, when you start doing the inner work and you start realizing, okay, these are bad behaviors or adverse behaviors, behaviors that are not benefiting me, that I need to work on no longer accepting and no longer doing or allowing in my life. It's going to be painful. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but it is very possible for you to do it and do it amazingly to the point that your whole life, your whole choices in living life will change. In the end, you got to understand the man that you choose to love will either build you or kill you.